Hello everyone. So, for today's video, guys, I'm gonna share to you how I assemble my packet for our adjustment of status to K1 visa holder. So, guys, this is our form I-485 for adjustment of status. So, ito yung namin. Yung ginawa kong cover letter, guys. Nag-ano lang ako sa YouTube. So, ito yung 24 pages ng ganito yung cover letter ko, guys. Nilagay ko dito yung Nature of Submission, Form I-485, Form I-765, Application for Employment Authorization, and Form 864, Affidavit of Support, complete signed, and Form G1145. Tapos yung sinabit ko na documents is payments at the check. We have check from the bank na 1,440 at saka in-address lang namin doon sa US Department of Homeland Security. Tapos may 2x2 na ako. Wait lang, let's put ko. Itsura niya. Ito yung 2x2 picture ko. Ito yung check. Tapos, yung passport copy, bio page, birth certificate, K1 visa, NOAA 1 and NOAA 2. Tapos yung NBC letter. Tapos yung I-94, yung record natin pagpasok natin dito. Yung divorce decree ko, certified copy of my marriage certificate, medical records, vaccination worksheet. The D is 3025. My husband birth certificate, my husband's passport bio page. Tapos yung proof of our marriage. Yung lang, konti lang yung ko. Ayoko nang nang marami. Konti lang yung nilagay ko na ano ba yun? Ganito lang siya, guys. Nilagay ko mga 5 pages lang. 5 pages lang na proof of hindi. Kasi nagtatanong ako, hindi naman daw needed sa iba, hindi na nga, wala na nga interview. Ang pinaka-importante is na may joint kayo, nakalagay sa niya, yung health insurance niya, kalagay ako, at saka yung house lease agreement namin dito sa bahay, may pangalan ako, at saka yung ako sa credit card niya, may access ako, at saka may credit card ako na nakapangalan sa akin. Yun, guys. Tapos yung ito yung form ng dito yung supporting of documents, affidavit of support. I mean, nandito yung letter of employment, yung IRS and Internal Revenue Tax. Tapos W2 at saka pay stub at saka yung bank account statement. Yeah. At saka tatlong ito pa, guys, yung yung tawag dito. Form I-765, yung employment authorization. Tapos yung nilagay ko lang na supporting documents dito, yung check din, yung passport 2x2. Tapos itong yung G11. Ito yung dapat ilagay nyo kasi pag nag-submit kayo nito, isa-submit pa lang naman namin. Magbibigay yung USCIS, bibigyan ka ng parang electronic notification. Saka doon ka mag-update ng status mo. Yun ang alam ko, guys. Yun lang muna ang mai-share ko sa ngayon kasi first time pa din. At saka sana may update ako next time sa inyo guys. Yun lang. Salamat at good luck sa ating lahat.